Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Xbox Central. I'm your host, and we've got some exciting news for all you gamers out there. If you're anything like us, you love staying on top of what's new and coming soon to the world of Xbox. Well, we've got a big one for you this week, literally, in fact. It seems that April is shaping up to be an incredibly busy month for Xbox, with over 20 new games hitting store shelves next week alone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fraser, how can that even be possible? And the answer is, it's a mix of both old favorites and brand new titles that'll have your wallets crying out in despair. First off, let's talk about Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, which is one of those new releases. This game is included with Game Pass, which means you can play it without breaking the bank. Although, if you're anything like us, you might find yourself tempted to splurge on the DLC just for the sheer joy of it. But that's not all, folks. We've also got Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves coming your way. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Fatal Fury sounds familiar, and that's because it is. This classic 2D fighting game was first released back in 1995, so if you're anything like me, you probably played it back in the day on your trusty old Neo Geo machine. So what can we expect from this latest release? Well, according to the trailer, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves is looking and sounding more authentic than ever, which should come as no surprise, given its 90s origins. And who knows, maybe it'll even have some new characters or stages that'll make you feel like a pro fighter all over again. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what about the rest of these games? Well, we've got a complete list for you right here on our website, so you can see exactly what's coming your way. And trust us, there are plenty of surprises in store, from indie darlings to big-name blockbusters. But before we move on, I just want to remind you that some of these games may be affiliate links, which means if you click and make a purchase, we might receive a small percentage of the sale. So always do your research and shop around to get the best deal. Alright, so what's next? Well, for those who were wondering about future titles coming to Xbox Game Pass, I've got some good news for you. Microsoft has already confirmed 4 games that'll be hitting the service in May 2025. Although it's worth noting they're not all announced just yet. We also know that 3 classic Activision games will be making their way to Game Pass later this month. And if you're anything like me, you might be thinking, classic games? Are we talking old-school goodness here? The answer is yes, and we can't wait to dive in and see what's in store. Finally, I just want to remind you that the Xbox Spring Sale 2025 is now live, with over 1,000 games discounted at some amazing prices. So be sure to take a look around and snag those deals while you still can. Although let's be real, who wouldn't want to spend their hard-earned cash on more games? Alright, that's all for today, folks. If you're anything like us, you can't wait to dive in and start playing these new games. So which ones are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Xbox Central. We'll catch you all next time.